Hi, good afternoon. This is Akanksha from India
Hi.
Book of Records, and today we have Skanda SG with us, and whose record we are going to discuss today on our podcast. So, are you excited and that we are going to
Yep, yep.
record
Thank
and
you. Thank you for the invite.
not about your achievement?
Sure.
And we know, you how you made such a different, such a special record. So
Yeah.
let me just introduce your record first, which is maximum lighthouses visited by an individual. So that is the record that Mr. Skanda had made. And I actually wanted to ask that why lighthouses?
See, lighthouse has always fascinated me since my childhood. During summer, when during vacation, we used to go and visit, and then they used to write some information about it, like how it has been evolved, or previously how it was. It was just a mason light, and now it has all the technology gained. So somehow
Okay.
I thought,
Because
in
usually
2025,
people visit
yeah,
temples, visit
yeah, yeah,
heritages, and different things.
yeah,
And
yeah,
when I
yeah,
read
yeah,
about it that you visited lighthouses, it struck me that why it's a very
yeah.
different concept.
True, true, true. Yeah, so there are a couple of lighthouses which are very popular in West Coast, and there are many which are not. Government has to do something for to improve the tourism and all. So I thought let's do 25 lighthouses for the year 2025. So that is how the
And
journey
that's how
started
they can
actually.
also get recognition, enough recognition
Exactly, exactly,
worldwide.
exactly.
That's a
That's true.
great initiative.
Thank you.
Can you please introduce yourself first?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Kanda. I am from Mysuru, Karnataka. I'm a software engineer. And my passions are, I love to ride my motorcycle, and I'm a wildlife photographer as well. So I love to travel. I'm a father to my daughter as well. So married. So, yep. So living peacefully and happily. So far, so good.
So you did this through solo traveling?
Yes, yes, I did.
And,
So
okay,
I wanted to attend an event which is in Gujarat. So on the way till to Gujarat, I wanted to cover all the lighthouses of the West Coast, starting from
okay.
Kerala. So that was the idea behind it, actually.
Let me just introduce one once more that he visited 25 lighthouses on his
Yeah,
motorcycle in different states and union territories, namely Kerala, Karnataka, Goa, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Daman and Diu, from January 24 to January 29, which is like 6 days. Within 6 days, you visited 25 lighthouses. This is
that's
such
right.
an incredible thing to do. And what
Thank
was
you.
your inspiration behind it? Like that
Uh,
one
so
thought that struck you.
Yeah, so like I said, Lighthouse has always fascinated me, like how it guided all the maritime or the voyages that has been conducted in the past decades and centuries. So now I want to see how the technology has evolved. Even there are a couple of lighthouses where they have installed GPS as well.
Okay.
More or less it's automated, and also many of the lighthouses are present in the old fort actually. So I like to visit forts also. So together, it has clubbed, and that struck me to, let's cover all these lighthouses, which are there in the West Coast,
And
including
how did you
Gujarat.
plan the route that you are going to visit different lighthouses on the way? Did you
Yeah,
have a
so
layout in your mind?
Google Maps actually helped me a lot in this. And
True.
also there is a government body which has all the information of the lighthouses. I visited that. There is an Instagram and Facebook page as well. So via that, I got to know like what are the prominent lighthouses that can be visited via road. Because there are many lighthouses which I got to know that which are being built on the islands as well, in Karwar, in Diu. So there are lighthouses which are in island. So I thought,
Yes.
people have struggled so hard to build lighthouses on the islands for the safety, or for the for the army purpose as well. So why
Yes.
can't I visit via the road? It would be much simpler, and I have not heard about it before also, that nobody has visited such
They are already a
lighthouses.
historical thing. We
Correct.
don't
That's right.
acknowledge the significance of
Exactly.
it, but
True. True.
they were built so very long ago, and there is
Yes.
heritage.
Yes,
And
that's
what
right.
was the biggest logistical challenge you faced? You traveled so much. There must be some challenge.
Yeah. Yes, of course. So there are a couple of lighthouses, which one is in Gokarna. That the lighthouse name is called as Tadri Lighthouse, wherein
Okay.
there is no road actually.
Okay.
I have to cross a sand pile sort of a thing to enter, and you have to go via ferry as well. There's a small ferry you have to take to
Okay.
Aganashini Lake, and in the ferry, I met a person who told me that there is a surprise for you. since you have been doing, I've told him that I've been doing all the lighthouses. And I
Okay.
thought maybe he will take somewhere close so that I can take a picture. I was thinking, but he took a route wherein I went to the gate of the lighthouse, and that was so excited. And the road is completely off-road actually. Thank God my
Okay.
bike is an off-road bike, so I took the road and then
Okay.
finally reached. That was one of the,
So the
toughest,
guy helped
I
you
would
to
say.
reach there.
Yes, yes, because it's a localite. So during when they were kids and all, they used to go there, play some cricket and all, whatever, because it's just because it's on the cliff, and it is
Okay.
just wonderful to, the view is just mesmerizing as well.
So let's
So
once you're
that
talking about the
route,
view, let's see one of their video, and we'll
yeah,
be able
sure,
to
sure.
relate, what kind of
Yeah,
adventure
yeah,
you had.
yeah. Seriously. So this was one of the toughest thing to do
Just tell me
actually.
if it is visible.
Yeah. It is. I can see Honavar Lighthouse. Yeah.
So this is the Honavar lighthouse,
Yes.
and I can already see that the view is very nice.
Yeah. So next comes the Gokarna thing, which I was talking about, where we have a lot of off-roading. So this is the old bridge actually. So the beside one
Okay.
is the newer bridge. So this old bridge, they are not allowed to, take the bigger trucks or something. So this is the Honavar Lighthouse.
Yes.
This is the one I was talking about. Tartari Lighthouse, yeah,
Sadhadi, yes.
Gokarna. Yeah, so I can see maybe there is one person who is ahead of me who is taking me there because there is literally no road.
Yeah. It seems quite dangerous though.
Yeah. Thank God I did it in the daylight. In the night time if I go. And
Exactly. In the
also
nighttime,
one
it
of
would have been very
the thing
bad.
with yeah, and one of the thing with the lighthouse is there is a speculated time where we have to visit. It's not open throughout the day, okay? So there are
Okay.
challenges. If you go if we go to that lighthouse, right? It says you open from 4 to 5:30. Usually West Coast, right? So they will make sure that during sunset
So you
time they
have to
come and
keep a track of the time also that I had to
yeah.
reach
So this is
in
the
a
one.
particular timing.
Yeah.
Now you
So this is
reach there
the
at the
person. He's
gate.
the person who has guided me actually. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone too close to this. This is the one.
Exactly.
Children Lighthouse.
And these people are very sweet.
Yes, that's true.
That's
And this is
true.
one Betu Lighthouse in Goa, where here also there is no road. See, these are the things which I know I want to, the government to know. They could see there's a very mesmerizing view. This lighthouse, Betul Lighthouse, if you go to the
Yes.
top, you will see water like,
If
360
the commute is
degree.
easy there, the more
Easier.
more people
Yes.
will visit, right? It would
Correct.
be easy to
Thank
visit.
God there is a church in the bottom of the hill where Google Maps was stopping there only. It was not going up. Then I talked to the locals. They were speaking Marathi. So somehow I got to know, and then they told Aage jo. So that's how I got to know about this Betul Lighthouse. So this is Maharashtra,
Yes.
Tolkeshwar. This lighthouse is also really good. So this is a temple. The temple name is Tolkeshwar. So they kept the lighthouse name also Tolkeshwar actually. The
Okay.
name of the Shiva temple.
So
So this
now
is
I
the
would
one.
ask you that what was the most memorable lighthouse you visited, and what would be the reason?
Yeah, I would definitely give it to Tadri itself because the one where we did the off-roading, right? So I thought I'm never going to visit that lighthouse, but with the help of the local light, I was able to do that. And that was like a victory actually. With the
Okay.
luggage
So
and everything, I
so
was able to
because it was
do.
hard to find also, you
Yes.
found it very and okay.
Yeah, somehow it
And
made it easy with a friend who I met there. So that was really a memorable one. Because after that,
what
thought
would
only,
be,
yeah,
yeah, please continue.
good. After that only, I thought, maybe I should, let the world know that, there are certain lighthouses which requires your attention, where the tourism can be improved as well. So yeah,
Exactly. Because in India, there are around 200 lighthouses already.
yeah,
Uh,
that's true,
but
that's
you have
true.
already visited 25, and now we see that how difficult it is. But it's
It is,
also
it is.
nice. At some
Correct,
points, it's nice, and you got to experience something new, something different that people don't do usually,
correct.
right? And so,
Yes.
what would be that one thing that you learn from your travel, from your record-setting journey?
So the main thing is, you should be strong, to commute. So because the next day you should be able to see the okay, next day also have to cover some 500 to 600 kilometers. And one thing is the lighthouse are a lot on the way. You have to go
Yes.
take a detour of 20 to 30 kilometers, visit, come back to the main road again, hop on to the next one. So a strong will is definitely required. At the same time, your mindset should be in the adventure mode to seek, and also the history or the heritage that has carried. I think that led me to do that. So those are the pointers I can think of.
Okay, that's great. And what would be
Yeah.
one message to the audience that you would like to give?
Yeah, please, I would suggest I mean, whoever is listening or watching this, I would suggest, visit these lighthouses. They are not like, isolated or anything. They have their own value. You will also get to know from how long it has been there. There are lighthouses like Batkal, which has been there for centuries, starting from Vijayanagara Empire. It has seen the Britishers, Portuguese colony. Now the Indian government has taken over. So all these things, I want people to know. There are other tourist attractions as well. Along with that, I would suggest just add a lighthouse, one or two lighthouse, so that you'll get the view as well,
Yeah,
the
and you
mesmerizing
just
view
get
of the
one
ocean.
experience that how it is
Yeah,
to visit a lighthouse.
seriously, it is. And there's one in Karwar actually called Oyster Bay Lighthouse, which is in the middle of the island. You can spot dolphins as well. So there are,
Okay, great view.
seriously, there are certain lighthouses, which requires tourism, which will help to, improve the technology that has been hosted in the lighthouse to guide the sailors or the ports or whatever it is. So that way, with tourism, it will help. There are a few lighthouses wherein we have to pay an entry fee like 10 rupees or 20 rupees.
Okay.
I would suggest, the government, they should do it for all the lighthouses. So that
Yes.
way, even the revenue also can be improved from
Yeah,
the
so they,
tourism
they
as
can
well.
get a maintenance fee or something like that.
Exactly. They can improve
Exactly.
the landscape. They can put some play area for the kids. A lot
Yes.
of such and things are, possible actually.
All right, and we really
Yeah,
appreciate your input to it,
sure.
to make the society better and helping the travelers a lot because people who want to visit different places, they should get ideas also that we can also visit
Exactly.
lighthouses and they can also visit sea and different things are there, right? Also
Yeah,
temples and other heritage sites. That's such a great initiative, and I thank you, Skanda, for your time
yeah,
and
sure.
I hope that you make new records like that. Maybe you
Yep.
visit more lighthouses
Yeah,
because
East Coast is
you
pending.
have 175 left already, and
Yeah, yeah,
the sky is the limit. Thank you
sure.
so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your time.